بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله إخواني في الله. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. Today we're going to proceed in our class. Isn't it today that we have to read the second half of this story here from memory, or did we do that already? That's what we're doing today, right? We have to read the second half of the story. Right, the second half. All right. So what we're going to do now, barakallahu fikum, let's read it 1 or 2 times by looking, and then we're going to go for memory. Okay, let's get started. We're going to read it together. We're going to read it together on 3. Bismillah. 1, 2, 3. وقفت الحافلة أمام المدرسة ثم نزل زكريا منها ودخل المدرسة. Let's read that again. Let's read that one line again. Just that one line again. وقفت الحافلة أمام المدرسة ثم نزل زكريا منها ودخل المدرسة. Again, let's read, but let's understand what we're saying. 1, 2, 3. وقفت الحافلة أمام المدرسة ثم نزل زكريا منها ودخل المدرسة. Let's continue. هو رفع يده في الدرس وقام وقرأ من كتابه أمام الطلاب. Let's read that again 2 more times. That part right there. 1, 2, 3. هو رفع يده في الدرس وقام وقرأ من كتابه أمام الطلاب. Again. هو رفع يده في الدرس وقام وقرأ من كتابه أمام الطلاب. And then we have this last sentence. We're going to read it 3 times in a row. Just 1, 2, 3. وبعد الدرس لقي أصدقاءه وتكلم معهم قليلا. Again. وبعد الدرس لقي أصدقاءه وتكلم معهم قليلا. Again. وبعد الدرس لقي أصدقاءه وتكلم معهم قليلا. Okay, let's go from the top. 1, 2, 3. وقفت الحافلة أمام المدرسة ثم نزل زكريا منها ودخل المدرسة. هو رفع يده في الدرس وقام وقرأ من كتابه أمام الطلاب. وبعد الدرس وبعد الدرس لقي أصدقاءه وتكلم معهم قليلا. One more time by looking. I wasn't there. I wasn't looking. Look, we're looking now. We're looking. We're looking. وقفت الحافلة أمام المدرسة ثم نزل زكريا منها ودخل المدرسة. هو رفع يده في الدرس وقام وقرأ من كتابه أمام الطلاب. وبعد الدرس لقي أصدقاءه وتكلم معهم قليلا. Is everything understood? Every sentence, every word, every context? All right. If that's the case, we're going to do this 3 times in a row. The whole thing from the second half. 1, 2, 3. وقفت الحافلة أمام المدرسة ثم نزل زكريا منها ودخل المدرسة. هو رفع يده في الدرس وقام وقرأ من كتابه أمام الطلاب. وبعد الدرس لقي أصدقاءه وتكلم معهم قليلا. الفيديو يا أخوان. Again. Again. وقفت الحافلة أمام. I'm sorry. Again. وقفت الحافلة أمام المدرسة ثم نزل زكريا منها ودخل المدرسة. هو رفع يده في الدرس وقام وقرأ من كتابه أمام الطلاب، وبعد الدرس لقي أصدقاءه وتكلم معهم قليلا. الصفحة 104 104 104. One more time. 1 2 3. وقفت الحافلة أمام المدرسة ثم نزل زكريا منها ودخل المدرسة. هو رفع يده في الدرس وقام وقرأ من كتابه أمام الطلاب، وبعد الدرس لقي أصدقاءه وتكلم معهم قليلا. How are we doing? How are we doing? Okay, this is the process of learning Arabic. This is the process. This is the process. Hey, let's do it one more time from memory. One more time from memory. وقفت الحافلة أمام المدرسة ثم نزل زكريا منها ودخل المدرسة. هو رفع يده في الدرس وقام وقرأ من كتابه أمام الطلاب، وبعد الدرس لقي أصدقاءه وتكلم معهم قليلا. الآن we want to go back and look at it. We want to go back. We want to look. And let's read that last part. Okay? Together. One, we're going to read by looking now. We're looking. Bismillah. وقفت الحافلة أمام المدرسة ثم نزل زكريا منها ودخل المدرسة. هو رفع يده في الدرس وقام وقرأ من كتابه أمام الطلاب، وبعد الدرس لقي أصدقاءه وتكلم معهم قليلا. How are we doing when we're looking at it? Are we reading smoothly while we're looking at it? When it's not there, it's going to get stronger. But when we're looking at it, are we reading smoothly? Remember, from the beginning of this class, I said no stuttering is allowed. You have to get yourself used to reading from the beginning of the class without stuttering. Okay? From here, we went over this yesterday, these verbs here. And I want to set for us up a schedule here. I'm going to set us from up a board so we could just review a little bit. Okay? I want us to review a little bit before we go on to the story, before we go on to the sentences. Okay? So you all bear with me. Look at this chart I'm going to make here. Look at this chart I'm going to make here. We have, and this is a chart. Huwa. Under it, we have here, and then we have home. That's one section. Okay? We're going to do 3 at a time. This section here, we have ana, wa, off one, ana, wa nahnu. And this section here, we have anta, wa anti. All right? Are you all with me? Okay, we're going to take a verb. We're going to take the word ghasala. We're just going to do these 3 first. Huwa, wa hiya, wa hum. I'm going to say ghasala. We're going to say huwa ghasala, hiya ghasalat, hum ghasalu. We're going to stay right there on those 3. And then we're going to pick another one. Are y'all with me? Okay. I'm just going to pick the random verb. Okay. Y'all go. We're going to just do all the verbs on these 3 here. Okay. So Let me pull it up. We took so far 7 pronouns. These are all 7, but I want to keep them in comparison with one another. Okay. Okay. Let's start. غسل. هو غسل. هي غسلت. هم غسلوا. Okay. Let me have these things right in front of me. Okay. هو لبس. هو لبس. هي لبست. هم لبسوا. هو أخذ. هو أخذ. هي أخذت. هم أخذوا. هو وضع. هو وضع. هي وضعت. هم وضعوا. هو خرج. هو خرج. هي خرجت. هم خرجوا. Let's go down. Let's continue. Let's not get bored. مشى. هو مشى. هي مشت. هم مشوا. Again. مشى. هو مشى. هي مشت. هم مشوا. هم مشوا. هي مشت. هي مشت. Are y'all with me? All right. Next one. ركب. هو ركب. هي ركبت. هم ركبوا. Make sure you state that kasra. ركب. ركبت. ركبوا. The kasra has to remain kasra. Okay. نزل. هو نزل. هي نزلت. هم نزلوا. رفع. هو رفع. هي رفعت. هم رفعوا. How we doing? How we doing? All right, let's go back up. Let's go back up. But now we have أنا ونحن. I'm going to say غسل. You're going to say أنا غسلت. No. Okay, we're just going to start with أنا. غسل. أنا غسلت. نحن غسلنا. لبس. أنا لبست. نحن لبسنا. أخذ. أنا أخذت. نحن أخذنا. وضع. أنا وضعت. نحن وضعنا. خرج. أنا خرجت. نحن خرجنا. طيب. Let's do أنت وأنت. أنت إذ غسلت. وأنت إذ غسلتي. غسل. أنت غسلت. أنت غسلتي. لبس. أنت لبست. أنت لبستي. أخذ. أنت أخذت. أنت أخذتي. وضع. أنت وضعت. أنت وضعتي. خرج. أنت خرجت. أنت خرجتي. صحيح يا إخوان, y'all be patient with me. Okay, we want to gather all these up here together. Okay, we have all these pronouns together. Are y'all with me? We have huwa, hiya, hum, ana, nahnu, anta, anti. That's how we're going to read it. Okay? I'm just going to name a random verb. I'm going to keep the pronouns right there in front of you. Okay? Dakhala. Huwa dakhala. Hiya dakhalat. Hum dakhalu. Ana dakhaltu. Nahnu dakhalna. Anta dakhalta. Anti dakhalti. Again, with the same verb. Dakhala. Huwa dakhala. Hiya dakhalat. Hum dakhalu. Ana dakhaltu. نحن دخلنا. أنت دخلت. أنت دخلتي. How we doing? Listen, every single day you have to just do it 3, 4, 5 times. That's it. And we're going to be on this chapter a couple of pages, couple of days, and then we're going to get some more pronouns, and then we're going to be finished. This is 7 out of come. 7 out of how many is remaining? How many is remaining? How many pronouns remain? So you have to get it straight. And it's so simple. You'll be finished. Fit and model. You'll be finished. But you have to have it straight. It takes practice. Okay, let's do another verb. Kharaja. We're going to do kharaja. Kharaja. Huwa kharaja. Hiya kharajat. Hum kharaju. Ana kharajtu. Nahnu kharajna. Anta kharajta. Anti kharajti. The same verb. Kharaja. Kharaja. Huwa kharaja. Hiya kharajat. Hum kharaju. Ana kharajtu. Nahnu kharajna. Anta kharajta. Anti kharajti. How we doing, brothers and sisters? How we doing? This is like skipping rope. This is like skipping rope. This is just like running on the treadmill. You got to do it. That's it. That's all you have to do. And just got to get used to it. It takes practice. And every day, that's what we have to do. If somebody finds this bored, this is boring, then this is not for you. Arabic is not for you. If this is boring, you're in the wrong class. You're in the wrong class. Okay? All right, let's go. Let's get these sentences. Jumla mufida. You know what this sentence is about. In the story, the sentences came in the huwa form. Masha, rakiba, nazala, rafa'a. And now, in Jumla mufida, we're going to get these sentences in different forms. Simple sentences, but I want you to recognize the conjugation of the verbs in practical sentences. You understand the point? The conjugation of verbs in practical sentences. You understand what we're doing? Is anybody blind to what the exercise is about? Is anybody unaware of what we're studying and what our goal is and where we're at in our studies? Everybody understands what we're doing. 3 new pronouns. These are the 3 pronouns here. Anta, nahnu, anti, nahnu, wa hum. Everybody on the same page, right? We're conjugating the past tense verb, right? Everything is clear where we're going. And we have 5 more pronouns. We're in the past tense verbs. Okay. And we don't need a vocabulary list. We need practical sentences so we can taste it and understand it. We don't need a vocabulary. That's not sufficient for us. We're the slow kind. We're the kind that needs real sentences. We're not the quick thinkers. We're not the engineers. We're the slow, common folk. Right? Is that right? Okay. And we need practical sentences so we can understand. We're not the whiz kids. We're not the computer kids. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, do I tell you what I saw of a class on YouTube the other day. I'm not naming any names. It was the first class of a book. Man, he was all over the place. Man, I felt so sorry for those students, man. The teacher was from 1 to A to Z. He went from A to Z. I was like, man, look, how you think they're supposed to understand all this stuff? You know, how you supposed to understand this stuff? I didn't comment or anything. I just was like, you can't like put too much on the plate of the student. You can't do that. You have to simplify. Nobody's surprised at how much Arabic you. Nobody came here to be surprised at you, to be astonished at you, and go, "Oh, the teacher's Arabic is strong." That's not the point. Oh, the teacher dropping it. That's not the point. The point is that the teacher has to uplift you and aid you slowly so you get it. You know, I don't care. You know, what matter? The teacher's strong. So I find blame. I find blame, and you know that the story had this word in the story. Okay. And the story had this word in it, at-ta'aruf. Like, you know what ta'aruf means? Ta'aruf means to get to know one another. Okay. This is the first thing. But ta'aruf comes from the verb arafa. Arafa means to know. Okay. But when it has that alif ta'aruf, it means 2 people getting to know one another. Like, you don't even know verbs. How are you going to come with yeah, I mean, with a whole nother verb on the first story. And how are you supposed to understand that? How in the world are the students supposed to grasp this and know where this word comes from? And they don't know anything, you know. It's really aggravating for me. It's really upsetting for me. So you'll have to pardon me. I take it a little personal. And I really dislike when you put too much on the plate for the student. Let's read. Let's read. We've read 3 of these sentences, but we're going to go it again. You'll read after me. الطلاب غسلوا وجوههم وأيديهم. It would have been kind of better if I highlighted the verb and made it red, but I think you all know the purpose of the sentence. Y'all are with me? Okay. Number 2. يا ريحانة هل غسلتي الصحون? Like you're speaking to her. All right, did you wash the plates? Did you wash the dishes? Y'all are repeating after me. يا ريحانة هل غسلتي الصحون? نحن غسلنا سيارة المدرس بعد الدرس. نحن غسلنا سيارة المدرس بعد الدرس. So, brothers and sisters, we have 3 sentences with the word غسل. So you could just get familiar with. Now we're going to go to another 2 words like that. Another, like that it goes. Number 4. نحن أخذنا حقائبنا من الغرفة. نحن أخذنا حقائبنا من الغرفة. We took our bags from the room. من أخذ كتابي? What does that mean? من أخذ كتابي? Who took my bag? Okay, I want you to understand that man and kitabi, you already took that in the previous preliminary chapters. The only thing new is this meat on top of our onion sauce. Is that verb on top of those preliminary classes. The only thing here new is akhadha. We took all these things, kitab, we took kitabi, you know, that is the mer muttasil. We took a lesson just on istifham, on questions, and now you're adding like, you know, extra to the sentence to make it more applicable. Number 6. يا آمنة هل لبست حجابك الجديد أمس؟ Yo, excuse me 1 second. 1 second. All right. Yeah, gotta pardon me. I'm visiting my mother and I have some white chicken chili on the stove. So today we're going to make sure we end on time today, inshallah. Okay. طيب. يا آمنة هل لبست حجابك الجديد أمس? What does that mean? Did you wear your new hijab yesterday? And labisti means auntie, right? Labisti means auntie when you're talking to her. And you need a practical sentence to really taste this and visualize and understand it. You need a practical sentence. Uh-uh. All right, number 7. نحن رجعنا من المسجد بعد الصلاة. I want you to read with proficiency. Don't put all your eggs in the understanding basket. You have to read with proficiency. So repeat after me. نحن رجعنا من المسجد بعد الصلاة. متى خرجت من البيت اليوم يا عبد الرحيم؟ متى خرجت من البيت اليوم يا عبد الرحيم؟ These are simple sentences, right? Everything is clear. All right. Everybody's. Am I going too fast? Y'all let me know if I'm going too fast. Number 9. أنا مشيت إلى المسجد وأختي مشت إلى البيت. أنا مشيت إلى المسجد وأختي مشت إلى البيت. So yeah, ikhwa, I want you to understand that the meaning is clear, but I purposely put both of these words in the same sentence so you can see it and hear it. I put both of them in the same sentence so you can see how it's ana mashaitu hiya mashat. So you can compare it and you can see it. Are you all with me? So I want you as a student to understand the purpose of the lesson. Why is this sentence there? It's just a random sentence, or does it have a specific purpose, an intent? It has a specific intent, and you studying today, teaching tomorrow, you must understand this and convey this to the student. Look at the comparison between ana, mashaitu, hiya, mashat. That's how you use it. Okay? And when you teach, you don't just throw random sentence in the sky. You're going to make suitable, practical sentences for your student. You have to think about it. It has to be practical. It has to be something comparison. It has to jar and trigger their memory, trigger their intellect. Are you all with me? You have to be strategic. You have to be tactical when you teach. Okay? Number 10. أين وضعت المفتاح يا سالم؟ أين وضعت المفتاح يا سالم؟ Where did you put the key? Number 11. What does this mean? إلى أين مشوا؟ إلى أين مشوا؟ What does that mean? إلى أين مشوا؟ إلى أين مشوا? Where did they walk? إلى أين, right? Where did they walk to, right? Where did they walk to? إلى أين مشوا? Where did they walk to? Where did they walk? Right. Oh boy. Oh boy. 19 sentences. Ooh. What was on the teacher's mind? Why would he write 19 sentences? What's wrong with him? What is wrong with the teacher? And that's how you get it. Let's read. يا عائشة هل ركبت الحافلة مع والدك؟ يا عائشة هل ركبت الحافلة مع والدك؟ Everything is clear? Did you ride the bus with your father? المؤذن رفع صوته للأذان. المؤذن رفع صوته للأذان. What does that mean? The Mu'adhin raised his voice for the adhan. Can you try to remember? Can you try to remember? What do I need to remember? The Mu'adhin raised his voice for the adhan, right? For the adhan. Okay, we're going to stop here. I'm going to ask you a question before we stop. What if I said, uh, what if I said, المؤذن رفع صوته بالأذان? What if I said بالأذان? What would that mean? I'm going to raise it. I'm traveling, no doubt. I'm going to try my best, inshallah. But if I said bil adhan, it would be with the adhan. Lil adhan, for the adhan. And it conveys a slightly different meaning. So you have to catch that. And mu'adhin rafa'a sawtahu lil adhan, like he raises his voice for the purpose of the adhan. But if I said, well, and mu'adhin rafa'a sawtahu bil adhan, he raised his voice with the adhan. And when he raised his voice when he was calling the adhan, with the adhan. We're going to stop here. Okay? We did a good half hour now. Right, while calling the adhan, with it. Right, while calling it. How are we doing with our conjugation with these 7 pronouns? All right. Inshallah, we're going to study tomorrow at the same time. We're going to stop here. A half hour is good. Whatever we get, we get. Inshallah, we can finish the other sentences. Because I don't want to rush. I don't want to rush. I want to take your time. I want to explain everything that's in a sentence. And I want to expound on some of the sentences. And if I'm busy, it's not good. I might tend to rush. So we're going to stop here and ask Allah to bless you all. Inshallah, inshallah will benefit. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك